Hi everybody and welcome back to Save with Jared. I'm Jared and today I'm going to be walking us through a few quick options on what debt relief methods are available during the lockdown period in South Africa. This is a really unique position that we are encountering, and this is something that is affecting our lives and our economy financially in more ways than we could have ever imagined. So let's get into it. I'm sure with the news of the lockdown being extended to the end of April, it's thrown a lot of us into some form of mild panic. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay for things? What can I afford? These are some of the questions we're all asking. And it's a scary time financially speaking if you haven't financially prepared for this, if you could ever financially prepare for this. So I've done a little bit of research and I've put together a couple of options that are available to us that can help lighten the load a little bit financially. Please remember, some of these options will have T's and C's applied from the different financial institutions. Option number one, debt relief for individuals. A few of the banks have come on board with helping their clients with debt relief during this time. Standard Bank notably has been quite proactive with this. So, what's available to you? Well, if you earn 7,500 Rand a month or less, they provided you with 3 monthly installments as a break. Now, this encompasses credit cards, access loans, personal loans, revolving loans, vehicle and asset finance, and also home loans. This is just a few of the options that are available. Please remember, this is only available to clients whose accounts were in good standing and all accounts were paid up to date as of the 31st of March. This is automatic and should already be activated on your account. If not, phone your bank and ask them to activate it. You can also choose to not have your premiums being missed during this period. If you'd like to continue paying your premiums, please give them a call and they'll happily carry on with your installments. If you're a student, they're also waiving all of the repayments from the 1st of April to the 1st of June with no interest and no fees due. Also, it's automatic. If you're a small business owner with an annual turnover of less than 20 million Rand, all of these credit options are also available to you. Please remember, all of these options are available in slightly different forms with all of the banks except FNB. They are still trying to figure out methods in which they can help clients. Currently right now, the only available method with FNB is to apply for loans. Option number 2, check your insurance policies to see if they qualify for premium holidays. So most insurers have jumped on board during this time to help their clients out with providing them with a little bit of relief. Some of the major insurance companies like Old Mutual and Sanlam, for example, have allowed their clients to take premium holidays on investment products and also their life policies. So if you have an investment, you can take up to 12 months of premium holidays, and if you have a risk policy or life policy, up to 3 months. This depends on the company, of course, and differs from company to company. Obviously, this is something that I would personally advise against, but if it's a necessity, the option is there. This should help ease the strain financially by quite a bit. Remember, there are T's and C's that will be applied during this period, such as reducing your cover to 25% of the original amount. Please keep that in mind when taking this option. Chat to your financial advisor and they will assist you during this time. Please do not make any rash decisions on your products during this time or cancel any of them without thinking it through properly, especially life policies. During this time, they are not a luxury, they are an absolute necessity. Option number 3, claiming from the UIF. There are a number of companies during this period, specifically smaller ones, that cannot afford to pay their staff during this time. There are so many more companies than we know that are surviving month to month. Some companies have implemented a no work, no pay scenario, or even short paying their staff. So what can you do if you've been affected in this way? Well, provided you've been paying UIF, you can claim on the UIF fund. This has to be done through your employer. Please remember that you will not get the full amount that you have claimed for, as this works on a sliding scale. The maximum salary that they're using is 17,712 Rand, applied on a sliding scale of 38%. So what that means is the maximum amount that you'll be getting is roughly 6,700 Rand per month. If you are the owner of a small company and can't afford to pay salaries, you're going to have to contact the Temporary Employer-Employee Relief Scheme. I've linked an email address below that you can contact to help you with all of these things. Please remember, there are a number of requirements that have to be met before applying. Option number 4, debt relief for small businesses. So, if you're a small business or an SME, there are a number of options available to you, thankfully. If you have an annual turnover of less than 20 million rand per year, you'll qualify for this. Firstly, from a banking perspective, number 1, business loan installment relief. They will provide up to 3 months where you don't have to repay your business loan. Number 2, personal relief as a business owner. Now, this is a really big one. Provided you are a business owner, they will help you with your own personal loans, personal vehicle and asset finance, home loans, etc. Obviously, depending on which bank you're with. These are options available at Standard Bank, Absa, and Nedbank. They all have quite similar assistance programs. Unfortunately, at the time of recording this video, FNB does not have anything similar in place for its clients. Number 2, options available for your staff and business. There are a number of options available to you as a business owner during this period. Here are some of those options. UIF is the first option that will help on filling the gap on reduced salaries for your staff. You must have previously been registered for UIF and also have been contributing towards the UIF fund. This should help ease the load for you financially during this time. This falls under the COVID-19 Temporary Employer-Employee Relief Scheme. This has been implemented by the government and has been created specifically for this time and for this purpose. I've put a link below to KZN Top Business's webpage where they've compiled a fantastic step-by-step book for DRG outsourcing. This details all the forms necessary and the entire process of how to apply. It's definitely the best booklet that I've seen out there and extremely informative. If you're a small business owner, I really recommend that you check it out. Option number 2, the General Debt Relief Finance Scheme. Now, this is a government scheme that will help with providing relief to all business owners. This encompasses all businesses that have been affected indirectly or directly through COVID-19. You'll have to register on the national SMME database first. Remember, you're going to have to show proof of how your business has been affected during this time. It's also a fully online-based application. It's a lot of information to go through, so I'll link a PDF summary below. It has all the contact numbers and all requirements that you'll need in order to get assessed. Also, I've put a link to YOCO's website, where they have an article exploring alternative forms of funding schemes. It's a fantastic article that they've written, providing you with a number of different options and a number of different schemes that are available during this time, providing business relief. It gives links and information on exactly how to go about applying for funding. Thanks so much for watching, and I really do feel, with all of these options available to us during this time, we can get through this. I think this has shown us that we really need to keep reserve funds for ourselves and our business. We might see this as a luxury, but we can see right now during this time that it's an absolute necessity. Chat to your financial advisor and start putting together a reserve account for yourselves and for your businesses. It's something that we all really need to do. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and consider subscribing if you want to see more videos like this. Also, please share this with anyone who you feel that this would really help. We all need some help during this time. Check out some of my other videos in the meantime that will help you reduce expenses. See you guys soon, and remember, keep saving.